Hey guys, this is Jesse with McDominator Gaming. This video I'm going to go over how to play against a Royal Giant deck. And this deck, as you can see here, it's Nico, not sure how to say it, Nico I guess, Nico. Anyway, he has high level deck, he has maxed out Zap, max arrows, max barbs, max Royal Giant, level 12 on his minions, level 3 log, level 6 poison, and a level 10 wizard. So he has high level cards, and so without having any kind of building in my deck, oh, and he's a level 12, I didn't realize that. I'm going to show you how I play against a Royal Giant deck. So off the start here, if I have this starting deck, usually I'll start with a wizard out back. And I always send him left because most people go to their right, which would also walk over here. He wants to get rid of my wizard pretty badly. Not sure why, but he used a lot of elixir there. So what I'm going to do, I wasn't ready to drop my knight up here on the wizard yet. And so to make sure I did not waste any elixir, because once your meter fills up, you can't get any more, so don't waste elixir. I went ahead and dropped my barbs back here, so they're not going to get shot by the wizard. Now I'm going to drop my knight up here on the wizard. So now I have a little bit of a push going, and I guess he's trying to cycle his deck. I'm not exactly sure why. You know, he spammed his poison, his log, and his arrow, or his zap, but anyway. So now I know he has minions, so I'm going to go ahead and drop my goblins behind. And I was able to get a really strong first push off that and take a tower down because of where he positioned his minions. Once my balloon got past my barbarians, he couldn't get up there. So normally, once I see this Royal Giant coming up, I like to have my barbarians. Unfortunately, they're next in line. I would be tempted to drop my wizards usually. Oh, not wizards, wizard usually to do damage. But in this situation, I want to get my barbs out because I want to save my wizard for those minions. And so I'm going to go ahead and play my lowest level card, which is my princess, which is a 3 elixir cost. And I'm just going to have to wait for 2 more elixir to be able to drop my barbs. So just have to, unfortunately, give up some damage, but it's better than the alternative. So I always try to drop my barbs, so when they drop on all 4 sides and completely surround the Royal Giant, because otherwise the barbs tend to be pretty stupid characters in this game, and they run into each other and won't attack, and it wastes a lot of damage that could be done. So always try to drop them so that all 4 are either in a circle or in a little arc around the Royal Giant. So take him down. I've given up a fair amount of damage here, but I'm okay. Looking at my elixir, I don't want to combo off my barbs. I want to just trust that he's going to kill him, and that's okay. I'm alright with that. I'm not too worried. So here comes his wizard. So ideally, I'm going to use my knight on him up here to stop him from being able to combo anything. That's my goal. I wasn't quite ready. He wasn't up high enough at that time, so I went ahead and dropped my wizard back here so that I did not waste elixir. That's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to waste it and fall behind on elixir count. So then I'm going to drop my knight up on his wizard. That'll be an easy, okay, he drops his barbs to take them out. So I'm ahead. So I can go ahead and use my freeze spell defensively. I don't have to use it just for my balloon anymore. So with my wizard out, I'm going to go ahead and freeze all of these guys and just melt them all down. A nice, easy. Use 9 elixir to kill 10 because the freeze is 4, wizard's 5, and then he put out barbs and wizard, so I was +1 on that exchange. So that makes me happy. Happy, 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 as the Robertsons would say. And here we go. So hit double elixir. So again, here come my barbs. So I drop them so that they're in an arc right here around the Royal Giant, so they'll be able to hit him immediately and not dance around and do whatever they tend to do. I was trying to save giving up any tower here by dropping my knight on him as well. He's still got that extra hit off on my tower, so I know this is going down. Between his arrow and his poison and zap, that tower's down. There's nothing I can do about it, and so I just have to move on from it. And I go ahead and ignore the minions. They're going to do damage to my tower. That's okay. I can give up a little bit of damage, but I want to save my elixir for this push because I have a good push going. I have full health barbs, full health knight. I'm going to combo it with my balloon, and I know minions are gone and they can't bother my balloon. Only thing left is that wizard. So I'm waiting on my freeze spell. Here it comes. And you can line this up where it hits all three of these, both towers and the wizard. And that's going to put me in good shape here. I'm going to get a hit, and we're going to kill that wizard. So now he uses arrows, good play there, to kill those. But I got a hit on the king tower, so that's getting pretty weak. I want to try to pull his troops into this right lane to protect the left tower. So I go ahead and drop my princess. He drops his minions on it again. I'm not too worried about him. You can see I already have my barbs lined up ready to go. I know that he's coming with his royal giant. Okay. Guess I didn't play him like I thought I would have. So spear goblins in the middle. Go ahead and pull the minions over, and then they'll be able to turn and attack the royal giant. Knights down. Here come my barbs. And again, they get dropped in that semicircle so that they all can attack immediately. Only one of my goblins actually stayed to fight. So he got that last shot off. Now I know we're stuck in overtime, but again, I have a good push going. I know what he's going to do. He did it last time. You can see I already have my free spell ready. It's already going to be dropped and catch all three of these. And this time the wizard only gets one shot off because he was too predictable. So here come the minions. They came up faster than I expected, but here come my arrows to cancel those out. Didn't get the hit I wanted on his tower, but I am going to do more damage to it. Get my princess to get a couple taps in, and now I'm down. I know I need one balloon hit and game's over. Barbs are easily countered with the wizard. My only fear is that he's going to drop something up here since my tower is down. Okay, or over there. That was a good play by him. But I was able to combo off that, do enough damage that I'm not worried about either of those. There go his minions in the right lane. I know I'm good to go my left. Both his wizard and his minions are out on the field in a non-defensive position for my balloon. I know my balloon is good to go. I'm going to have my free spell available when I get up there as well in case I need it. I decide not even to bother. Go ahead and arrow the minions just to make sure I'm safe. And balloon hits home. There's no defense for it. Game over. So Royal Giant, the key is to always keep your cycle in a position where you are able to defend against the Royal Giant when he drops him. You don't need a building to take him out. You don't need anything special. You can do it just with barbs, or I do it sometimes with my knight and wizard, and you can combo him down. He costs 6 elixir. Don't be afraid to use 7 elixir at most to combo him down. 8 if you're in a terrible situation like a knight wizard. But when you use barbs, for example, to take him out, you're in a positive exchange. You get +1 elixir off of that, and your barbs won't be damaged unless he combos with the Royal Giant, which if he combos, you're able to combo as well. So really, he's not the toughest thing to play against as long as you build one unit into your deck that their sole purpose is to take care of something like a Royal Giant. I run into problems with my deck when it's a Royal Giant and a Hog, or Royal Giant and 3 Musketeers, because I use my barbs to defend against all of those things. But if they only have one Hog, or just a Royal Giant, or just 3 Musketeers, it usually turns out okay using barbs. I really like the utility they provide on defense. I don't use them all that often offensively, but they are very valuable for me defensively, and if you don't use them, it may be worth checking them out if you're having a hard time climbing in trophies. Thank you guys for watching this video, and hope you learned something that'll help you push up into the 4000s.